Hey YouTube, this is LS 4.8 Frank. This is a 2007 to 2013 new body style ON3 single turbo install video. Um, I'm going to do this in little clip sections just because I can't sit here and hold the phone and record the whole time. So anyways, I've got my little boy helping me. I'll have another helper later. I just got through drilling the top of the fuel hat assembly. I've got a drop-in ON3 standard 320 liter per hour pump, 55-pound injectors, the entire kit. I bought it used from another guy who had it on the 09 5.3. I've got 11 4.8 480 swap, all that good stuff. Check out my channel. Most of my videos are just clip videos, but anyways, this one will be a bunch of video clips of me actually doing stuff so that people know what to do, because there's not a full install video out there. So anyways, follow along with me. I'm going to guide you through some of this stuff. It's pretty simple. The kit's pretty much bolt on. You shouldn't have any issues with it. As far as the map sensor, you're going to use a 3-bar map sensor. As far as the mass airflow sensor, you're going to plug that in and just tie strap it along the side, or you can install an IAT sensor. I do have the part numbers off of that. There's a write-up on performancetrucks.com or .net or whatever on it. But anyway, sorry about that. Anyways, it's pretty simple. So right now we're going to jump into the fuel pump assembly, and I'm going to show you how I put the bulkhead fitting. The line you get from ON3 for the return style, what you need is an 8AN. So you need 8AN bulkhead fitting off of Amazon. It's just an 8AN bulkhead fitting. So let's get into it. All right, so I took my electric drill. I've got a step bit, and I took it all the way to the biggest setting. Okay, right there, all the way to there. All right, I drilled right here, and between all this, I did end up notching this O-ring gasket, and it ended up not being needing to be notched. So you get this top fitting. It's one fitting. You get one solid fitting. The top part, this is where your 90 screws in at. You got your washer, and then on the bottom, you can see it right there. On the bottom, you got your bottom side of the bulkhead fitting. Okay, and you've got your washer right there, and you got your nut. You may have to clip just a little bit of the Teflon washer off, but let's see if I can get you a good picture of it. There you go. That's what it looks like. So just for reference, where I have it, there you go. All right, and that's going to be your return line. You've got a 90-degree fitting. It's going to go right on top of here, straight back to the fuel pressure regulator. As you can see here, it's already pre-wired. Somebody, like I said, this is a used kit, somebody already wired up. So on your pump, you're going to have your red wire going to your yellow wire, and your black wire going to your black wire off your factory pump pigtail. All right, and you can see they use the hose here. They've got it clamped up top, clamped down bottom. Turn this unit over for you. All right, no modification to the bottom. All right, so just drop in assembly here. All right, we'll pick back up. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll answer them the best I can. It's just pretty simple and self-explanatory. I did use a drill bit at first, just the same size as this tip pretty much on here. I'm not sure what size it is, but I don't remember what size the drill bit was. But anyways, I used a drill bit first, just as a pilot hole. Make sure you get it dead center in between these three things here. All right, your two connectors. All right, and your hose connections. Make sure you get it dead center. If you don't, you're going to have issues, getting the nut on and all that good stuff. All right, so we'll pick back up here in a minute when I get the bed up and we start pulling the old pump out and putting this one in. All right, everybody, back again. Some of the tools you're going to need to do this fuel pump. I got this at the auto parts. Not sure what size it is. It's a little cheap Chinese thing, I guess. One side says E, one side says F. So you're gonna need a flat end punch. This thing will focus like this. All right, it's got a flat end on it. And a hammer. I'm just using a little ball peen hammer. All right. Make sure, if you can, clean out around the fuel pump hat. Right there where all those connections are. Clean out around that. I blew it off of there because I have a 60-gallon air compressor. So I just blew it off of there. Clean around that real good. Blow all the air and dirt, debris off of it. All that good stuff. Alright. And we're going to remove the connectors. Remove the hoses and fittings. And we're going to take that one out and install the new one. And then plug everything back up. And then we'll resume from there. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright everybody, this is what it looks like with your new fuel pump in. Alright, everything's connected just like before. The only difference is we now have this 90-degree AN fitting with the hose. Now it's going to run all the way up to the front. Alright, all the way down through there, up through the front. And that's going to be our return fuel line. It will not hit. If you look, it's not sitting too far above this, not much at all, and you have 2 inches here. All right, so you got 2 inches with this bar, so that's going to give you plenty of room. All right, so let's get this bed back on. We had to pick it up with a hoist. That's why it took me so long to get back with y'all. But that's the fuel pump assembly back in with the bulkhead fitting and the 90-degree 8 AN fitting with the hose. All right, we'll be back with you shortly.